Morning, anglers and anglerettes. You know, I read somewhere like 68% of the people that fish on the weekends. I know a lot of you guys probably think it's closer to 98%. There's probably as many boats as out there. I've been fortunate enough to where I don't have to fish on the weekends. I mean, because most of the time you guys have 2 days. You got Saturday and Sunday, and regardless of the weather and everything else, you just have to go. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna head over to Grand Lake, Oklahoma. That lake's busy every day. And we are going to put in and fish near the largest, nicest resort there, which is Shangri-La. In fact, we're gonna probably fish within 200 yards of that place, so you know it's gonna be busy. There you go. I mean, we are right out here in amongst the traffic. You can see the boat just rolling like we're on the Gulf of Mexico. Whew. I better take my Dramamine too, who knows. But anyway, it may take more than just a cup of coffee to get me through this, and I'm gonna fish with a young man that I've not seen in a little while, and I needed to check on him just to see how he's doing, but you're gonna like him. Here we go, thumping the weekend crappie, hopefully, and I'll put up with it as long as I can. Otherwise, I'm gonna have him take me to a different spot, but we're gonna try it. Thanks again for watching. Let's fill up the old coffee cup again, and let's see how this show turns out, what do you say? All right, we have arrived. We're in lovely northeast Oklahoma on Grand Lake, and I'm finally getting to fish with my long lost would-be nephew, Haydn, the man Williams. Get to fish with your old Uncle Scott. But we're back at it. Hayden is now a guide here on Grand Lake, and if any of you have kept up with us, you've seen us over the past 2 or 3 years. Hayden was getting started and going and everything. Well, he's full-fledged now. He is the man. Haydn Williams, Williams Guide Service, Grand Lake, Oklahoma, catching some crappie. Beautiful September day. Come join me. They still there? After all that, got him?
Yep.
There you go.
First one.
First one and a keeper. There you go. I mean, we are right out here in amongst the traffic. You can see the boat just rolling like we're on the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
We're right out here in the midst of it now. Cool. How about that? That didn't take long. My goodness. Okay, so, all right, we're here on our first spot. We got people running on either side of us here. It is a Friday. And like I said, Hayden guides over here, so he's got every crappie figured out. So what's our plan of attack here, Hayden? What are we doing? We just dropping down?
Yeah, I just got right on top of this brush pile out here. It's in about 15 foot of water. And I'm just vertical fishing right now. I haven't been pitching to him or anything. We're just getting right on top of him and dropping straight down.
Right. All right, there we go. I think it's my first Oklahoma crappie of the year right here. We purposely did this. We are, I don't know, 200 yards from the Shangri-La right here. And we are right here in the middle of the highway, per se. And we've done this on purpose because Everybody says, oh, well, you guys shooting episodes and stuff, you're always in the best place, there's no boat traffic or whatever. You see how this boat's doing right here? That's because we're on Grand Central Station right here. They're just running in all directions from us, all types of boats. But Hayden has found some brush pile. This is nothing that he's dumped. He's found this brush here. And we're gonna try to catch some crappie off of it right here. But Wes will pan over and he'll show you where we're at right here. You don't care them showing that, Hayden? Okay, well, he's the guide here, but there you go. I feel like I need to have a harness on or something. That's a crappie, that's a dandy. I think that's a white, isn't it?
Crappie.
Boy, a dandy too, Hayden. Dandy. He hit that on the way down, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's a good one right there, boys. How about that? That's a solid Grand Lake crappie. Any way you slice it right there. That's good. That's a good. Right out here in the middle, ain't we?
Yeah, he hit it on the fall.
He did. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, he did. I mean, he thumped it, son. I thought the way he fought, you had a white bass or something.
Yeah, I did too. A white bass or a catfish.
Well, another good crappie. How about that?
Yep.
Another good one. Another good one. That's what I'm talking about. And once again, this is just a pile that you found.
Yep. Yeah, I actually had one that I placed out here, and I came to look for it the other day, and there was a bunch of new stuff up here on this hump. I think when we had that flood, a bunch of it got washed up here.
Right. You can't really see the brush in there, but you might be able to. I know the sun's rough. Might be able to see the fish down there. But there's definitely some fish in here. We got sailboat. Why can't they all be sailboats that come by us? Man, I just missed a bite sitting here looking at that sailboat. Sailboats we like. Them boats right there, we don't like them. I knew he was following me then. Go. Hayden lets me catch one every now and then. See, he's not guiding today. He's fishing. So he's honing in on them. He lets me catch one every now and then. But you know what? I don't care. This is fun stuff right here. Fun stuff. I'm not really watching it like he is. I just drop it down. I know where they're at and just start bringing it up some. And I mean, it's just, we barely cut the motor on.
Yeah.
This is how far we've come right here. So Grand Lake is a huge lake. We put in at Shangri-La, and we're 200 yards or more from the bank, and we're just catching keeper crappie. You know you want to do it. You know you want to fish with him. I always want to say Hayden's Guide Service. Williams Guide Service. Put you on some fish. GoPro, stop recording.
Man, they're fighting today.
They are fighting today.
It's a pretty decent fish.
That's a good fish. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that fish.
Talk to me a little bit what you're doing.
So we're just running just a bare hook with a minnow, just a number 2. These are just any number 2 crappie hooks and 16th or 18th ounce, 8th ounce split shots. And I'm just dropping straight down into the piles. I mean, we're getting right on top of them. I know a lot of guys, they'll use long poles and they like to stay away from the piles, and that's definitely the case like if you're in some shallower water, but we're out here in 20 foot of water right now, and these fish, I mean, they don't care at all getting right on top of them. So we've been doing it all summer out here.
We're going to spend maybe another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes out here in this mess. And then, and then we're going to go somewhere else. But we just wanted to show you that we're not just fair weather. I mean, we got more coming. We are right here in the intersection. We're in the intersection of Monkey Island and Shangri-La, and everybody is out here. I can tell you right now,
Another good one.
I'm not going to change. I don't think, when I rigged these poles up, Hayden's rod, I didn't put it through the eye on the top. It's just through the middle section right there. And he said, something feels funny about it. I said, hey, as long as you can catch fish with that thing right there, I ain't changing it. But I'll tell you, these deeper fish, they are some fighting little birds now. That's a good one right there you got. Fighting little old turd. We actually got a break in the action from the boats, so it's kind of cool now that we're not sitting here acting like we're going to go check crab pots.
He's getting older. I just give him a break.
I know. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should we just stay here and just catch them and then just fight the waves and the boats and everything? Or should we try another spot? We're kind of torn here. I mean, do you leave fish to go catch fish? Don't know. Maybe we'll catch one more. What do you say? Ooh. One more.
Another good one.
Yeah. This pile right here, Hayden,
some bigs.
Man, I mean, that is a dandy right there, son. What the heck?
We've been catching a lot of fish this size this year too.
What do you reckon the deal is with that? How is a big fish like that still in this lake with you out here?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, we had a lot of short fish last year, and they're all like 12 to 14 inches now this year. They were like 9 to 10, 11s last year.
So you just think this is just a result of a good hatch from about 3 years ago?
Yep, for sure.
About that?
Another good one.
Another good one.
Things are fat right now. They've been out here eating shad. Usually in September, there's a lot of shad fry, like in April and stuff, whenever the crappie are spawning, the shad fry hatch too. And right now, they're all about this big. So they're still eating a bunch of them right now, but usually when we get into October or November, the bite will pick back up on the jigs whenever those shad get too big for the crappie to eat. But that's why we're using minnows right now, just because they're eating all these shad. No jig bite's been pretty tough, really.
And man, I'll tell you, they are frisky.
Yeah, they are. They're fighters today.
I mean, they are frisky. We've got the new one-piece ACC rods out. We're both using the 6.5s, and I'll tell you what, you wouldn't think of just vertical jigging straight down with a 6.5 or a 6 foot rod or what, but they're working out just fine.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you said, we're in that deep water, so we can just get right over the top of them And it makes it so much easier to handle.
Oh, for
with
sure.
With these rods. They're sensitive, you can feel that bite. I know we're sitting there watching fish come up, but they've got a good little sensitive tip on them, don't they? And they're real light too.
Yeah, they're sensitive rods.
Yeah. All right, a couple more for Wes to eat, feed his kids. Okay, we're gonna go to another spot, and I know how many times have I said this on the show. We're leaving fish to go find fish. Well, there's two reasons why. This one, they're wearing us out here with these boats. I mean, look at that coming. So I'm gonna hurry up real fast. And secondly, we want to save these fish. He's got a guide trip in the morning, and I want him to have these fish. So, but really, reason number one, we're getting out of here, and it's because of these guys like this right here behind us. Oh my gosh, man. For the most part, you put in a lot here at Shangri-La, don't you? I mean, this place is, just in your lifetime, look how much this place has grown, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's changed a lot. I'd say probably about 75% of my trips come out of Shangri-La.
And it's not a bad place. I mean, if you want to stay, you want to play golf, or they've got all kind of amenities here. They've got a great restaurant or two. Shangri-La is a nice place. It's one of the hottest places here on Monkey Island, here on Grand Lake. And you don't go to very many places that you hook up with a guide trip, and the guide is right here at a nice resort. This is pretty good setup though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And like I was saying earlier, they got the resort and all that new stuff up there now. So all of people, sometimes from, out of state people, they'll come and stay at the resort, and then I pick them right up at the marina and we go fishing.
Can't beat that, man. Good night's sleep. Walk right down to the marina, jump in the boat with Hayden, catch a mess of fish. Come on, that's living Shangri-La right there, baby.
There's not much stuff on this flat we're on right now, so any little piece of wood or whatever's covered for these fish. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm staying in about 20 foot of water right now, and we're just going down through here with side scan on, looking for some brush.
But the thing is, obviously these bait fish are moving out here too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for the crappie to just be hanging on brush unless there was something to eat.
Yeah, there's a lot of bait out here right now.
There I go. There I go. They're chasing
Here's
me.
mine. Get him?
Got him. Got him. Come on. Looky here. Hayden Williams. What have you got me on? You got
There's
me on a
plenty of
catfish
them.
hole. Come on.
There we go. Oh, it just came off. That was a good one.
You got me on a catfish hole. See, this is what he does. Your old Uncle Scott doing this to me. Look at there. He's got me out here catching bait.
Reel up, see if he hits it reeling up. He's following it. Oh.
Keep watching.
Yeah.
I was Hayden. I was watching yours and I thought I was watching mine.
It's like right at a keeper there, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a little segue on where we just got to. It's this trial.
Yeah, so we just rolled up to a new spot that we found out here on this flat. We're in about 15 foot of water right now, and the fish, some of the fish are suspended up about 12, but this is pretty shallow for what I've been fishing lately, but there's a lot of fish in it. And just the same as we did when we were in 20 foot of water, we're still just getting right on top of them. Even the fish that are 12 foot, they're not spooking or scattering, so don't be scared to get on top of them at all.
Isn't it?
A little better.
Same thing, just little guys. Hey, boss. Hey, boss. What is the deal with me catching catfish? Look at here.
At least they're getting bigger.
Unbelievable. You know, as much as you have enjoyed deer hunting your whole life, don't you find chasing these crappie is a 12-month-a-year thing, just like deer hunting, isn't it? I mean, you have to know their patterns and
for sure,
everything. I mean,
there's one.
I mean, I know you've grown up on this lake and all, but what have you learned since you've really started guiding full time that you really didn't know?
I don't know. Whenever I was growing up, I didn't really fish. Like, I fished year round, but like a lot of time in the winter time, we would just go down on the docks and fish and stuff. And I've learned a lot about like where the fish go certain times of year, what they're doing. And especially now with all the live sonar out, I mean, that's helped more than anything. Just seeing the way they act like towards certain baits and what speed you got to reel. Like, I didn't realize how important all that stuff was. Like, there's some days that the reel speed is everything. I mean, I'll have 2 or 3 people in the front of my boat on a trip, and one guy will be catching nearly all the fish, and it's because he's doing everything just right.
Yeah.
They're pretty finicky fish at times.
I just got these rods like 2 days ago. Andy Lehman, the owner of ACC, sent them to me, and of course I thought, well, I owe him for to go out here and use them. I didn't really think that I'd be using them the way we're doing it today. You normally would think of a 6-foot rod or a 6.6 or whatever, you know, you're casting or whatever, but Hayden has opened my eyes, which I'm thinking a lot of you guys' eyes, on how else that you can use these shorter rods. And here in this little deeper water, the way these fish are reacting, it's a lot easier to use these shorter rods. And I love the 6-foot one piece right here because it really just feels just a little bit different than that 2-piece rod, as it would, because it's just one extension there, and the feel on it is exceptional. And I love the lightness and the good feel of the cork handle. And these rods have really worked out well for what we've put them through today. And they have caught some fish. Now this ain't very big, but nonetheless, just more crappie. ACC crappie sticks. ACC always catches crappie. You can see that huge ball of shad. We were talking about that. You know, the one reason why these fish are here is not just really the structure, but the food source. And you see that big ball of shad there. There he is. He come up here and got Hayden. Come up here and got me. Okay. He finally got me in the crappie instead of the catfish hole. This is fun. This is fun. Right here. You guys owe it to yourself to come see old Hayden. Hayden's the man over here. There you go. But you're booked all the time, ain't you? I mean, if you want to fish with this guy and you want to catch fish, this is catching when you go with Hayden. This isn't fishing, this is catching. But let me tell you, he's only 21 years old, but he has put the time in. He's been fishing since, oh my gosh, I don't, since he was 3. Yeah. I would say. I mean, that's his lifetime, seriously. Come out here, Grand Lake, Oklahoma, crappie fishing, catfishing, bow fishing, spoon billing. Spoon billing. I mean, now don't check, just don't, the deer season, November, he's in the woods. Yep. But for the 11 months out of the year, this boy right here can put you on fish. He's a good kid, raised by good people. I've known this little boy ever since he was knee-high to a grasshopper. Take it from me, you want to come fish with Hayden. He's the best on Grand Lake. He's the best anywhere. Put him anywhere, and he'll do it. So, anyway, hey, like, subscribe, comment, complain, all you want to here on social media, and we'll be out there doing something fun next time right here on the G3 Sportsman. Thanks again for watching.